Capricorn, someone that's playing for you is bitch. So look, who you dealing with? Hey, you might be leaving somebody out in the cold. Or somebody might be leaving you alone in some way, shape, or form. And they throwing a couple of minds about you, at you. You feel me? Now, whether you manifesting, you in a different type of position now when it comes to this, you're moving differently. You're expressing yourself differently. You're investing yourself differently. Or somebody outside of you is manifesting outside of the space they share with you. And they might have said a couple things out while they was on their way out the door. Whether that was you or someone outside of you. Or you came to some sort of conclusion. You had a eureka moment. And then you really, that son of a bitch. You feel me? You had one of those moments. Cause I'm late just like a candle. You flip your hoes just like a candle. Play these hoes like a piano. I'm colder than your cooler. Deeper than you might be. It's like you could be moving away from someone who was a bitch in your reality. Someone who snaked you, or you just realized you can't really fuck with these people. Yeah, back in your past, you was in conflict. You was probably dealing with some down low dirty bitches. I'm gonna be honest with you. With some you was dealing with some slimes, all right, and something happened, and you moved away from that, and you're expressing yourself in a different type of environment, because the environment you used to be investing yourself in only brought ill emotions out of you, only brought lower feelings, only brought conflict. You was dealing with some down low dirty bitches, you feel me? Some cross-eyed bitches. And look. And you looked at the situation because you was caught up in some bullshit that wasn't even yours. Fast forward, you moving forward. Because in your past, something you was invested in, the bitches you was kicking it with, folks in them you was hanging with, they weren't good people to kick it with. Can I? See, now you might be bringing yourself to an environment. Can I express myself here? Can I invest here? Can I feel here? Now, who or what you're expressing or introducing your spirit or your physical body to that. Now, who or what you shaking hands with, and varies from Capricorn to Capricorn. But you're ready to introduce yourself to something new now that you have matured. Yeah, something, man. Hey, you might have went through the fire regarding some shit. Some shit hit the fan. I mean, the first song I was playing for you was Bitch. So, something had to come heavy. And that shit opened your eyes to what? Something new. A new sense of stability. What real stability is. A new line, so to speak. New morals, new virtues, new emotions. And you ready to take them somewhere. Yeah, if it's you versus someone outside of you is fucked up about this ending. Whatever relationship or whatever friendship you know wasn't a good investment, and you're deciding to take yourself in a new type of direction because it wasn't a good, someone fucked up about it. Let me tell you. And they might, it's like someone might go kicking and screaming in whatever realm of reality we talking about. If it's third dimensional, then it ain't. If it's just somebody throwing a whole lot of fire, a whole lot of opinions, a whole lot of nothing really. But if there's someone gonna throw a whole lot of heat at you, because you just up and think you just gonna leave, Capricorn. You can't just leave this space, but you know ain't no good tomorrow here. So why would I spend more time here today? You feel me? This balance is what we after. Real emotions is what we after. Real investments, real stability, real whatever. Whatever you looking for. Whatever you want. Whatever balance you seek. You know it ain't here.
Because this Two of Cups could be a internal dance with your masculine and feminine energies. You want to get better in harmony with yourself, or an external dance. You want to get better in harmony with your friends, or just with your community, with your environment, with your associations, with your business, with your relationship. You want to have to put your foot in the shoe with your mind. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. You know who you want to dance with. Yeah, Trapper. 222 is a song playing. Time on the clock. So that's a 6. And then we got 2. I swear there was another 2 out here, but I was tweaking. But someone might want to trap you in a situation, and they gonna try to throw a whole lot of heat at you in order to trap you in a situation. I'm a beast. I'm a dog. Oh, this nigga come to eat. Yeah, somebody trying to find a way back, basically. But they trying to find their way back in the worst way. You feel me? They trying to figure out what argument, because it's like what conflict. Because all they know with you is this lower passion. All they know with you is a lower form of expression from the root. It's like someone's mental home is in their root chakra. Your mental home might be in your heart, might be in your throat. You feel me? That's where your spirit defaults. That's where your consciousness defaults. And that's where your mind usually obtains thought. You feel me? That's where you think from. You think from your throat. Someone think from their root. And it's like they trying to figure out what can they do, what can they say or express to you in order to get you to stay. But it's already over. Yeah, because that shit ain't make you happy. You got the 10 and the 10. Cups, coins, both in reverse. You ain't get no good mentalities. You ain't get no good ideas. There was no development. There was no feeling. There wasn't nothing here. Wherever here was. You just felt like you was in prison. You felt like you was just trapped and having to appease you or lower or limit yourself for another. And now you got a broader mind now. You have a broader perspective about the situation. You've developed more mentalities and ideas in this space in order for you to make a better judgment and get the fuck up on out of there. Or you're just more abundant. Ever since this relationship, this friendship ended, even though it may have ended where it was just pulled up from under you in some way, shape, or form. You weren't expecting this action, this expression, this small thing to lead to such a grand finale of a scenario, circumstance, relationship, whatever it was, but it did nonetheless. And you came out on top, mentally or third dimensionally, spiritually. You feel me? Now that you've experienced that, you leveled up. And you got a good bit of levels from that. You feel me? You leveled up a good 4 or 5 times from this relationship, from this friendship. Now you got better minds. Now you got better mentalities. Now you know what you can look out for, what energies, what actions you can look out for to see an energy before it comes to try to hit you. You can dodge asteroids.